flash salute. Take me back to the mask when my grandfather passed in the past and I'm on them views. Afraid of the dark, I just left my brain in the park. I shoot. Fuck all the hate in the city and the state. You're doing what they want you to. Fuck the system, fuck the vision. Always here and never listen. Disappearing from your vision. Fuck your laziness and reckless indecision. You are just a maggot on a mission.
Maggot. I don't give a fuck about a pussy nigga, bitch. I gotta get it generated. Another nigga growing bigger than figure inseminated. Elevated when I pump on the stick. The torch nigga made the biggest shit to sit in the pit. I gotta spit it, gotta get it out in front of my skin. The shit build up, break it down the barrier quick. I have allowed this shit to build up
For too long. I've said nothing. For too long.
Alright, listen up, you stupid sons of bitches. Breathing on smoke into my shot. Everywhere I go, make a mess. I don't wanna end up like a rat. Anything can end up on the test. Always been a mission, take it slow. Same niggas wishing you the best. Never wanna see a nigga flow. Never wanna pull up to a show. Do not hit my motherfucking toe. I got psilocybin in my dough. I know what you owe. Mouth breathing clouds, in the couch, sleeping, piece of fucking garbage, nigga. Stop breathing, stop fucking, stop sucking, stop, but haven't started, nigga. Niggas doing punk shit for likes. You ain't nothing like the punk shit you like. Cut yourself and put your hair in spikes. Niggas play and dress up like some dykes. Do not get it motherfucking twisted. I don't give a fuck if you tight, and I'ma do my business from a distance. Rappers talking shit about the right, but they the ones that's giving to the system. Benefit from it when we fight. The government will never fucking listen. I ain't gonna stand here and cap. I ain't gonna stand here and lie. Favorite rapper lie when he rap. Your favorite rapper liable to die. Favorite rapper take it in the back. Feeding, giving money for attention. Sign a drip, blowing hella racks. Ain't nobody focused on ascension. Everyone a hypocrite fact. I am just a maggot on a mission. I ain't cutting anybody's slack. The rapper is a new politician. The rapper is the new Democrat. Republican better remember that. We always talk about what we're never at. The rapper is the new Bill Clinton. Looking for an evil bitch Hillary. Baby blood inside a goblet filling me. Military cop and mad artillery. Break the swamp. A really nigga but I thought I did. These other sucking niggas critic. Got a problem. Thought I told me what I thought I meant. I woke up today. Good morning. I just wanna go back to sleep. Liked it better when I couldn't even tell you motherfuckers had a back to me. What's the matter? You scared?
I'm gonna bring my computer. Yes, sir.
You can sit in here, I'll make sure you do. Get up and do your work. I'll concentrate. You gotta make sure you're doing it, because I'm serious. Mama, cover to make sure you're doing it. If not, she's coming out and take the computer. One of the first emails you get, because y'all not doing your work, the computers are gone. Addie, shut that off so Bubba's doing his homework. I'm talking about the sound. Addie, cut the sound off.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep. In the night to save the day. Faggot. Gucci. Music. Oh no, I gotta play back my music. Yes, sir.
I can't see anything.
Every day I wake up with my feeling stuff. I can't say. Swamp never drains. Swamp never drains.
This is straight facts.
I don't have any people to play with though, so please send me a friend request. My biggest one's me. I will be playing with everyone, including you, so please add me. I'm really glad that you're able to show me this. Would you cry if you hear this in the sky? Boys, would you cry if you hear this in the sky?
Men are needed in human reproduction, but you wouldn't know much about that because of one of two reasons.
Actually, men aren't needed in the female reproduction, and also men is a dying species.
I wasn't planning on making a video about this, but since you didn't my comment on your video, I kind of had to. I'm definitely gonna lose followers for this, but here we go. Being extremely hypocritical talking about dying species, because by the looks of it, you're gonna die of heart failure by the age of 40 because your arteries are clogged with McDonald's. And since you're gonna talk about bone marrow, I guess I'll disprove what you said. You claimed that bone marrow fertilization is actually a viable way of reproducing, but you failed to mention the fact that on average, bone marrow birth babies die within 2 weeks of living, and when they live longer than that, they often look like you. I wouldn't be surprised if you were born via bone marrow, considering you can't even spell the word science correctly. But I mean,
And according to my calculations, E equals MC for free. Ramp flip and get clipped, you're literally on water. Drop down, take them to pound town, free. 2 shots, you're about to be dead. There's 1. Got your floor and cone, you're literally cock water, so free. I wanna fly like an eagle, you're so free. Smile and wave, get shot in the ass, you're baloney water, get free fired. Yo, I just picked up my controller. Let me hear you say it, get coned and boned, you're free. Yo, I like it tight, G. You're about to find out how fast I really am. Get free, come to me, free fire, you're free. Stop chasing me like you were chasing your dad when you went to go get milk and you never came back, you're free. Do you even know what a shotgun is? You're about to find out. I'm gonna hit you harder than your father. Third party Marty, you're absolute dog water, bond water, macaroni water, free. RPG, it rhymes with free because you are free. You think we are, stand for pizza rolls, you literally have no earnings. We're live on
The person who sent this to you wants to do this with you. The person who...
You shit down on your new PC. 13. We have mech bugs. What this software allows you to do is it's allowing you to change the sound of your switches. For example, my personal favorite on
And it gets me even more mad because those videos get so many views and so many likes. Well, I put effort in my videos and try to make good quality content, but I get not even half the amount of likes, all views. And this goes with a lot of other content creators on this app. Like, seriously, just get it together, man. Well, if you didn't know already, the I Ain't Never Seen Two Pretty Best Friends guy, well, he's got completely violated on the internet. But if you didn't already know, his eggplant got posted, and it practically ruined his entire career. And it just makes me sad, like, who in their right mind would ever think it's a good idea to do that? Seriously, they just completely ruined this man's entire career. And worst of all, it was something he had absolutely no control over. You know, it's one thing to ruin your career by yourself, like Fitz and Tommy Carson did. But my man, like, look at this. What the heck? There is no way that you're telling me that I don't put effort into my videos. And also, okay, you know, I don't really have a problem with people just go like, oh, yeah.
Would you be friends with me?
Okay, you know, okay.
You should.
The person.
Reasons to join. And according.
But I mean, men are needed. I'm probably gonna lose a lot of followers from this video, but here we go. Alright, listen, the only thing that needs to be deleted from this world is you, because I'm sure that it would make us and your family much happier. But who am I kidding? She's a Charlie fan page who's self-obsessed, so I doubt she'll listen to anybody else's opinion. Plus, you're being a bit hypocritical when you say Black Lives Matter in your bio, because guess what? That includes men. Charlie definitely got rejected by one guy, and now she thinks that every guy is bad, because let's be honest, who wants to date that thing? I swear, if I were her dad, I wouldn't even leave for milk, I'd leave the country. But I mean, men are need.
Hold on, why do you have emojis, Jeff?
What? You're gonna have on my car.
So people are actually angry at Mr. Beast for the strangest reason ever. Just about roughly 2 weeks ago, Mr. Beast tweeted out, "We just filmed our most insane video ever and I'm dying for you to see it. This is bigger than the Private Island series." Private Island series was a series held by Mr. Beast where his friends and other YouTubers competed against each other for an $800,000 private island. And if you commonly use Twitter or are very up to date with the platform, then you will know that almost everybody on Twitter will get offended by the stupidest shit, and what you're about to see is a prime example. Twitter user named Merchmob tweeted out, "Oh great, you mean more YouTubers and friends get money while you could use your vast resources to help others?" And I'm just gonna say, I've never been so pissed off at a tweet. Mr. Beast has given away millions of dollars to people in need, and he's even opened up a restaurant where the original location, he gave out free food to everyone. You guys need to understand that Mr. Beast does these bigger video ideas for two reasons. One is for the purpose of giving back, and the other is to produce content for people like you and I. But if you think that Mr. Beast needs to give away more money, then you're just being arrogant and selfish. EXO Brooklyn is a TikToker known for her POV videos, makeup videos, but most of all, her body positivity videos. Now when you find out the reason that she is receiving backlash, you're gonna want to blow your fucking brains out. EXO Brooklyn recently got exposed for telling a Trump supporter to kill himself just because he supports Trump. And in the screenshots below, you can see that her Snapchat username matches the one in her Instagram bio, essentially proving the fact that she's guilty. Pretty hypocritical considering she's all about her quote-unquote body positivity, don't you think? Her apology is even worse. Let's take a look.
I just want to get in front of this issue before you guys hear something else, because I lost control of my emotions and said something completely wrong.
I'm gonna stop you right there. It was all good until you tried justifying your actions by saying it was 7 months ago. Just let people have their political opinions and move on with your life. EXO Brooklyn is a
According to a new study, vegans are 43% more likely to break their bones than meat eaters are.
And according to another study, vegan-phobic carnists are 100% more likely to make up complete bullshit so they can keep paying for the rape, torture, and murder of innocent animals.
I like how that means vegan teacher is claiming that vegan phobia is an issue that exists, when in reality you could easily choose not to be vegan. She compared so-called vegan phobia to racism, when you clearly can't choose your race, yet you can choose whether to be vegan or not. That vegan teacher has to be one of the most arrogant creators on this app. She backed no proof or factual information in her video. However, the video she was reacting to made some very valid points and provided factual information, yet she just completely ignored them. That vegan teacher has made me lose all sanity and faith in TikTok. I'm just gonna throw phone out the window at this point. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, link in bio. So recently, TommyInnit stans have been flaming that vegan teacher. That vegan teacher uploaded a video telling TommyInnit to be a vegan, and he actually made a response to this on stream making fun of that vegan teacher. MCYT stans had a very negative response to that vegan teacher's video, and they ended up giving her a lot of hate. That vegan teacher responded very negatively to the TommyInnit stans, and she made a video flaming them. But to be fair to that vegan teacher, I absolutely hate MCYT stans, and I can see where she's coming from. But if I'm honest, I got to side with the TommyInnit stans, as you cannot force your diet and eating habits onto someone else. Honestly, this is the first and probably the last time that I'm siding with MCYT stans. So recently it's come to my attention that Twitch is taking action against the use of the word simp. Twitch have genuinely gone as far as banning the use of the word, but I find it extremely amusing that Twitch is siding with the Pokemon simps and sheltering them from being called simps. Twitch knows damn well that 90% of their users are either people who are genuinely interested in their favorite streamers, or are just Pokemon simps and Discord admins who spend their entire life savings on tier 3 subs to Pokemon. But on a real note, who is genuinely offended by the word simp to the point where they complain to Twitch to get the word itself banned? Also join the Commentary Club Discord, the link is in bio. So recently,
I think you guys are having a really fucking hard time grasping what the fuck kill all men means, right? And when you say not all men, you are one of the boys we are fucking talking about, okay? Real men will stand with us and understand what we mean by.
I don't think she knows what the word all means. The word all is defined as every member or individual component of. And this is Webster's dictionary we're talking about. One of the most revered dictionaries in the world. And I can guarantee you that 99% of the time, anyone that sees the phrase kill all men is going to take it for face value. If what you're trying to do by saying kill all men is to go against misogyny, why can't it be kill all misogynists? That's what you're going for anyway. Anyways, thank you for your interest.
I find it extremely funny that you want us to side with your movement that is about killing our whole gender. If you want us to side with you and stand against rape, then maybe don't assume all men are misogynistic and rapists. But when the roles are reversed and we say all girls are misandrous, then all hell breaks loose and all of a sudden we're being hunted by Twitter and half of the alt community. In my opinion, kill all men is just a sexist double standard movement that needs to end.
I think you guys are
So Kiwi's, the popular Fortnite YouTuber with 3 million subscribers, is being cancelled once again for being a predator, and I'm not talking aliens. He even tried to victim blame the girl, cause yeah, that little girl totally picked you up and said let's trade nudes, right? And this situation happened 4 years ago, so how did we allow this guy to get away with this? So many boomers left and right. Chris Hansen must be playing Pokemon because we gotta catch them all.
I'm starting to feel that every time I open any social media, a content creator I didn't think was too bad turns out to be a guru. This happened 4 years ago, yet no action got taken because you guys are busy cancelling innocent people such as Dan TDM and Your Buns Out. And it's even more disgusting to see how many people are defending Kiwis just because it was 4 years ago. Kiwis being a child predator and groomer does explain why he makes so many videos with little kids though.
So Kiwi's the
So if you didn't hear already, Dream's recent speedrun was reviewed by speedrun.com and denied due to cheating. A YouTuber by the name of GeoSquare collected a lot of evidence going against Dream and his speedruns.
Man so much they decided to make a gender out of him. It first started off with just simping, then it turned into trying to find his address, and now making a whole gender out of him. That's the weirdest thing ever. Plus, you can't just make a gender. That's not how that works. I don't even know what to do anymore.
So if you've been on Twitter the last few days, probably been exposed to Dream Rule 34 art. I'm just going to point out the fact that Dream does not appreciate this at all, and it clearly makes him and the other members of the Dream SMP very uncomfortable. But to be honest, if somebody made Rule 34 out of me, I would throw my phone across the room and jump in a bathtub with a toaster so I would no longer have to think about that shit. And it's even worse when you guys start shipping Dream with different Dream Team members, especially when it goes against their actual sexuality. It's so disgusting and nobody likes or appreciates it. So if you've been on Twitter last week, so apparently we're cancelling fucking MatPat from Game Theory for false allegations of him being transphobic, racist, and exploiting the virus for clout. He even addressed these claims over 2 years ago and completely debunked them. Bear in mind this took place while he was doing a $1 million charity stream for the St. Jude Children's Hospital. He's not being cancelled for apparently saying the N-word. Here's the clip in question.
Nigga Chew. Cause he's a black Pikachu.
So if you still somehow have brain cells left over after the Yolties took over TikTok, then you'll realize that he did not say the M-word, he was using the term nega, which means negative and dark. So please stop cancelling some of the nicest people on... So if you didn't hear already, the KAM Charlie account got unbanned on TikTok again. Now the thing is, TikTok will allow some ugly ass social reject that is hella sexist roam free on this app, but creators like Exy who address pedophilia get banned. Let's be honest, the person who runs this account either looks like this, or this, and has never felt the touch or affection from a human male, so they resort to hating on them. And I mean, if you're wondering why men aren't in cages yet, that's probably because 90% of all world leaders are men. Judging by your stupidity and feminazi-like behaviour, you were probably a bone marrow child. So if you haven't heard already, people have been making some absolutely disgusting articles and animations, and let's just say she isn't too happy about it. I mean, if some sweaty middle-aged man took your family-friendly content and made it into hentai for his own pleasure, I'm sure you'd be disgusted too.
You're a loser, you actually have to be to do this shit. It goes through your mind waking up one day and being like, oh, I want to sexualize one of my favorite creators on YouTube. There's probably a bunch of 12-year-olds beating to this shit right now. Just please don't make this shit. It's not enjoyable at all.
Dude, that shit is gross as fuck. I don't understand why you guys think that shit is cute. It's literally just gross. Y'all are so disrespectful and rude to Jaden and the odd ones out. They even said themselves that they're just friends and they're not dating. It's disgusting. Y'all are so disrespectful.
I'm sad to know ya. I'm sad to know ya. I gave her everything she took my own.
Bro, get this shit off my screen. Nobody wants you to be calling them daddy, other than this man right here. I swear, bro, these Fortnite kids like some weird stuff nowadays. They went from moaning in their microphones to trying to date each other. Jesus Christ. At this point, I'd rather fill my body with paper cuts than jump in a pool of lemonade rather than date or become a Fortnite kid. They think that these quote-unquote online relationships are actually real, but most of the time you're not going to get a quote-unquote freaky Fortnite girl, you're going to get a 60-year-old man with an unshaped nutsack.
I'm sad.
If you didn't already, Twitter is trying to cancel a well-known YouTuber and streamer, Quackity, for speaking Spanish. Honestly, at this point, I'd rather have Lizzo shit in my mouth rather than take part in cancel culture. It just keeps getting worse and worse. It went from Dan TDM for swearing on stream, to the old ones out for making a joke about racists, and now to Quackity for speaking Spanish. Like, we get it, you're social rejects and your life is so shit to the point that you want to ruin other people's careers, but seriously, shut the fuck up. If you didn't already...
I'm the alpha, I'm the leader, I'm the one to trust. Together we do whatever it takes, we're in this pack for life.
I can say with confidence that this is one of the worst TikTok trends of all time. I mean, I'm not gonna come and find you, I'm not gonna hunt you down, but like at a certain point, don't you ask yourself, am I happy with the life choices I've made that have led me up to this video? What if in like 20 years when you have a kid, your kid asks, hey mom, can I see your old TikTok account? And that kid would be getting bullied left and right for the fact that his mom used to be a furry. Think about your kid's futures, people.
Can we please take a moment to realize how terrible this content is? I don't care what you say about quote-unquote bullying, but acting like a fucking animal isn't normal. But I wouldn't dare call a furry weird to their face, because if one of these motherfuckers bites you, it's highly likely you'll contract rabies.
I'm the alpha.
So darling, darling, swear.
The people who make this stuff are the same type of people who say, the boys ruined Among Us. Like, why are you making Minecraft animations of girls shaking their ass? They really want all the old boys to beat their 1-inch pinch to this. And the funny thing is, they probably use pink hair dye instead of lotion.
Oh, what? What is even happening? Dude, there's so much going on. Like, there's two things wrong with this video. The first thing is like sexualizing the kids game, which is already bad on its own, but then we have the second thing, and it's like, what is even going on? So they both walk on Herobrine and this other person walk on the freaking screen, and they start talking to each other or something, and these Among Us characters like run towards them, and then the one gets killed, and then freaking they start dancing, and Herobrine in the back is just like, oh, screaming, like what is even happening? My brain is just comfy.
So darling, darling, swear.
The people who make this...
The person...
You think boys
boys would want to date a girl that growls in front of them. Yeah, no, that's wrong.
Alright, so I know we see some crappy commentators on
Can you stop using our father just so you can get freaking clout? I get that you want clout, but there's no need to use our father just so you can get followers. Please stop. Thank you for your time. Say women aren't objects, but then you just shake it. Please explain to me what you have done. Thank you for your time.
Okay, I gotta make this quick. First of all, seeing and touching are two different things. She wants people to see her ass, not touch her ass like she's a mother.
What's not talk about this whole time, this girl's been stuttering the whole freaking time. Also, learn how to get some better edits and learn how to get some better commentary, because your commentary is actually trash. And you call us men freaking hypocrites for spending money on our girls? Yeah, no, we're just taking care of them, actually, but once again, someone freaking limiting their comments because they know my page is gonna hunt them. You say you spent 3,100 Robux, but then look at your avatar? Pretty poor to me, if you ask me. And once again, it's another account with 11 followers.
Oh, do you play MM too?
Like, can you please shut up? Your mom would have received when she had, like, please shut up. You're not even a good commentator. Say, woman. So if you didn't know by now, I'm at freaking 51K. It's sad how this girl says that PewDiePie's not grateful for his freaking subscribers, but then Charlie actually was not grateful one little bit, buddy. PewDiePie was actually celebrating so freaking long and was actually grateful. You can see in the videos he was actually being grateful. And then you're saying on the videos he was not grateful? Shut up. This you right here, yeah, the typical 1,700 followers. This your views, by the way, buddy? That them?